Howdy YouTube, Dodge City Marshal Allen Bailey here with another pipe smoking video for you. Been a while. I guess what, darling, around Christmas time last year, Cowgirl Janey's over there doing some sewing. Say hi, Cowgirl.
Hi everyone.
Anyway, I hope y'all been doing good. Finally had a chance for things to slow down and get back on here and do some things here for you. Had kind of an interesting year, can't get into everything, but we're doing real good. And fat, sassy. Today is the 4th of September already. Labor Day. And right now it's real hazy outside from all the fires that's been going on up there in Montana. And the kind of haze things up down this way. So I want to send out some prayers to the folks out in Montana, also the ones down in Texas for Pete's sake. And Oregon, and I think, well, there's fires all over the place out there, out west. You know, it was our deal there here last spring. We had huge fires, range fires, killed a lot of cattle and destroyed a lot of homes. And that was all, that come up through Texas Panhandle and Oklahoma and up into Kansas. It was just a big wide area, and range fires are particularly dangerous when they do like these did, have the big winds and everything. You get a 70-mile-an-hour wind with a range fire, and it sets fire to everything out in front of it before you can get the fire put out behind. They're just a mess. Anyway, good to be back with you. Hopefully, this will be the first of many as we get back into these videos some. Today I'm smoking the last of my McClellan Vanilla Black Cavendish. I really like that stuff. Been having a tough time getting it here lately. I've ordered it through 2 different companies, and it's been back ordered through both of them, so I don't know. Hope I can still get it. Today I'm smoking a drugstore pipe. This seems to be the one I've been smoking a lot here lately. This is a, well, Dr. Graybo something or other. Grand Duke. Now don't that just suit me? Cowgirl, Grand Duke. Yeah, she just rolled her eyes. I've been smoking this enough where I got the edge of it kind of wore down a little bit, if you can see that, or kind of burnt out. And the insides, I don't do a very good job sometimes of keeping it scraped out, so this bowl won't last very long. Using a blowtorch for a lighter. But, as I mentioned, this is the 3rd of September, so that means the fall's going to be, or 4th of September, means the fall's going to be here pretty quick. And that means we have the joy of having hundreds of millions of those darling little bugs move back in. Asian beetles, is that what they call them? They're like ladybugs, only they bite and they stink. And this was the brilliant idea of some agriculture expert who thought it'd be a good idea to move those things into the country a few years ago because they eat mites on these crops. I think milo in particular. which is fine in the same way that it was a fine idea to introduce English sparrows. I mean, those stupid things, they just multiplied by the billions, and they live all year long. They move into your house with you, and it's just a mess. You can't get rid of the dumb things. Everybody I know runs vacuum cleaner all the time, all winter long now. Winters used to be nice and quiet. Now you're fighting them stupid bugs that those idiots brought in. That's my hang on that. Well, let's see, pipe-wise, I picked this up the other day because, I don't know, 35 years ago, I guess, I had one just like it. Found this in a junk shop over there at Wichita, and it's in pretty good shape and everything, but it's kind of skunky. So I'm going to keep working at it and see if I can get a better flavor out of it. I don't know how much that smell is soaked into the wood or not, but got kind of a nasty little taste to it right now. Some of Cowgirl Janey's iced tea in a Walmart cup. That thing there, now don't get me wrong, I'm not a Walmart guy. This was a Christmas present from somebody that is a Walmart person. And but I'll say one thing for that thing, you put a little iced tea in that thing and it'll keep it cold for a couple of days. But let me see here, we got a few cattle running around now. We had a couple of bucket calves that we decided to raise up, so we bought them off this guy. And one had a tag in his ear and the other one didn't, so we named them Tag and Tagless. And then a little bit later on, we were doing some chores for the neighbor up north and noticed that he had a bucket calf and all by itself there, so we told him, heck, why don't you just bring that calf down there and turn him in with ours. And so he did. So we got three of them, 3 bucket calves, and Annie running around now. Kind of keeps us busy with the chores and all, I guess, as far as cattle goes. Let me see, I guess since we talked to you last, we got us a new president. We, let me see, what else? There's all kinds of things are going on there.
Your dad passed away.
Oh yeah, well, me and Janey, we got hit with a double-decker there. My dad and her mom passed away in about the same week. And we had that happen to us before, several years back. My brother and her brother died within a week of each other. So I guess what me and Janey need to do is make sure the bills are all paid, though. In case one of us dies, the other better look out. We do everything else together. Yeah. But anyway, I'm finally getting some time where things are slowing down a little bit. Retired from my Marshal job now. Done that. And for a semi-retirement job, I am a para at a school about 8 miles to the west of us. Janey's a para at that same school. She was a school teacher for years, but she decided to slow it down too. So now we're both paras. And pair of what? I don't know, but we're both Sparrows. It's kind of nice because we work at the same school and ride to work together and get off together, and had the whole summer off together. Oh, we got us a Ringer washing machine here the other day, the old Maytag. Didn't they figure this thing was, what was it, 69 years old, I think it was. And still works. Washed a load in it this morning. It's a lot better than our computerized washing machine. You know, they're putting computers in washing machines now. You put a load in that thing and turn it on, and it says, well, let me see here, and it weighs it out, and squirt, 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 squirt. Takes about 3 hours to wash a load of clothes, and then they're not washed because it only put half the water in it that it needed. With this Ringer washer, you just take a garden hose and fill it up, and you can turn it on and wash them all day. Who cares? That's the way life ought to be right there. Been doing a lot of artwork. Right now I'm kind of taking a break from my artwork because I've been learning art. Now see, that's right there is part of being an artist. Every once in a while you have to stop and learn some art. So I've been studying some, and went down to Florida.
That second week in June.
Second week in June. Got a good friend down there who is probably the best wildlife artist in the world, and I'm not saying that just because that's my opinion. That's this guy's world renowned. He's got paintings in the White House and castles, stuff like that. His name is John Siri Lister. Go look him up. He's something else. But anyway, went down and took some art lessons off of that guy here in June. Spent some good time with him. Seen the ocean for the first time. Got to stick my feet in the water. That was something. Me and John are going to go up together on a trip this next fall to a place up there north of New York City where it was founded years ago by Teddy Roosevelt and the old boy that founded the Boy Scouts, and I can't think of his name, but they call it the Campfire Club. Very exclusive club. John invited me to go up, so we're going to go up there and get in different competitions, you know, where you light a fire with one match and get a soup boiling within 5 minutes and stuff like that. Looking forward to doing that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Here's, just for the fun of it, here's a little painting I did the other day. And, I can't even see myself. This is of an old farmer watering his workhorse there at the end of the day. And I call this thing, well, I think that's what Day's End, I think is what I call it. And that's one of those old windmills right there. That's a vaneless windmill. Not like the one they have nowadays. That thing is made out of all wood. Well, I mean mostly wood. It's made by the Dempster Windmill Company of Beatrice, Nebraska. There he is, watering his old Morgan horse. Little light in the barn there. So, I have been doing a little bit of artwork, and that's one of my latest. I got a few more hanging around here. I'm always planning on some more. I'm going to do some stuff with some horses here one of these days here before very Well, let's see, what else? Janie's helping me out here. Still smoking my pipe. Yeah. Here the other day, well, it wasn't the other day, it's been a while, but we've been inundated with rats. Pack rats. Nasty little thing. I guess over the years we have tried just about everything we could think of to get those pack rats. And if you set them big old heavy rat traps, maybe 1 out of 20 times you might get one, maybe. They always just eat the bait, pop the trap on their way out of town because they think it's funny. And then you can try to poison them, but they take them poison blocks back to their nests and hang them up for chandeliers. Yeah, decorations, pretty stuff, coffee tables. Well, so we tried weighting down the poison, and hell, they'll eat the poison. It don't bother them. If they ain't got nothing else to eat, they'll eat the poison. It won't kill them, but they'll eat them. So, the other day we got a trap that works. It's called the Ratinator. By golly, I'll tell you what, if you're having trouble with rats, get you a Ratinator. That thing works. We've caught a bunch of rats with that thing. This morning we had 3 of them in there. You just put it out there where the rats are running, and there you go. Over in Wichita, I guess they've been having so much trouble with them that the whole east side of town is just a mess over there. So, from what I read, it just seems like they just run in spurts, you know. So, okay, there we've got it. We've covered everything from calves to rats to everything else. I don't have anything wise to say. I can't think of anything wise to say. Never trust a fart. Well, that's wise. I've been on and said howdy to a few of my friends and kind of warned them that I was going to come back. I know some of the guys, though, they kind of do like I do. They knock off for a while. But, it was just something kind of necessary. One of these days, I will have to show you some of the stuff. We got a new ice box. What year was that? 1911? It's a beautiful thing. Made out of oak. Kind of, you put the big blocks of ice in. Let's see here. I guess that's it. Yeah. Kind of boring around here. But hopefully I'll get back on here and start putting out videos every little bit, kind of like I did there for a while. And I hope that hope you can join in and watch. I got some new subscribers. I need to get on there and say hi to everybody. I haven't done that yet, but I will. And get around and watch my different old guys, you know, that always watch Pipes and Kayaks and Wogey and Pipe Smoking Plumber and Artful Codger and all those people like that. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here for right now, and we'll be back. Catch you on the flip-flop. God bless. Bye-bye.